You don't homeschool to mimic traditional schools. Schools have their systems and their organization in place because that's what works best for large numbers of children. But if you are trying to set up desks and thick curriculums and rigorous schedules, you're going to burn out and your kids are not going to be engaged in their education. I have lots of ideas on how to get kids to love learning. One of those I want to share with you today in this video. It switches things up and you're going to see some of the resources that we use for learning as well. We don't stick in the same book for 180 days because who wouldn't get bored and exhausted of being in one book for that amount of time? At the end, I will tell you how long it took us to do the schoolwork in this day and how much it cost me. All right, let's head down to our local coffee shop and we'll get started. Okay, so here's kind of our setup. At the end of the table, I've got Oaken working on a puzzle. He is just trying to find the straight edge pieces.
Yep, I am.
And then the twins are working on their schoolwork here. And when they finish a work page, they get a drink of the peach smoothie. Good job. Okay, Soren gets the peach smoothie. Bjorn, pass it over. And then they're not very busy in here today, so we're using a second table as well. Eli is working on filling in the blanks. This is kind of like a Mad Lib. Can I show the front, Eli? Real quick. This is like just one page of Mad Libs, so he's working on some grammar in the Star Wars book, filling in the story, nouns, adjectives, and those things. And then we're going to keep working. This is going to count as handwriting. He's going to have to draw a picture. It's really great. I really like this book. Okay, on to the next subject for the twins. All right, we're ready to move on. It's the apple book. We're ready to move on to our next subject. So the twins are going to read 10 apples up on tops to little brother. Here we go. This next part worked out so perfectly. I was looking for a chance to open up our read aloud. We're in Little House in the Big Woods and they all had to be drawing or coloring something, so it gave me the perfect opportunity to read just this one chapter to them. After I get done reading this chapter, the twins will open up their workbooks that they are currently drawing in to do their copy work, handwriting practice, and then Eli will go on to reading his independent reader also. So it just really worked out super well. Again. Now what did you get? 3 and 3. What is 3 and 3?
I don't know.
Okay, can you count them and tell me? Oaken's 3 years old and he's learning his numbers.
3.
Well, 3 and 3 is what? Did you count all the dots?
Yeah, I counted all of them.
And how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6.
The littles. It's about a little family. Like Ant-Man size. I think.
Yeah, like Ant-Man size. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a fun adventure. And what are you working on, honey? Okay. It's not math, it's handwriting. Yeah, this is from Draw Right Now. And so today we're working on, we did this picture of somebody playing baseball and they hit the ball and it hit him in the eye. And oh, Bjorn doesn't think it's very funny. Okay, so now they have to write their words on these lines. I had anticipated that I might run out of ideas for things for my little one to stay busy with,
And so I got out the Kindle Fire for him, and again, he's working on numbers. This is the Super Wings app. I love Super Wings. If you ever check out their show here on YouTube too. But he's just gonna be busy doing this while we work on our math. Going up the stairs. She had just sold another 3 paintings and was carrying a big bag of cash to put in one of the safes. Normally, it takes several weeks for an oil painting to dry before it can be sold. Until then, it can easily be smeared. When we finish our Life of Fred chapter, on the very back, it asks questions that we answer. And I really like having them answer them on these doodle pads. This one at the end of our question, it was just A and B, A, B, C answers. So we did those together, but now the answers are there. There are questions at the bottom for a row of practice, and it has the answers written there. So I copied the questions over onto his doodle pad, and Eli is working on the doodle pad to answer his math questions. The twins, boys, roll the dice, roll the dice. The twins are rolling dice and adding the numbers together and working together to figure out what the answer is. And when I help them with this, then they'll be racing to see who can do it faster. Good. What's this one? Oh, that's the same one. Okay, what's this one? Good. 5 take away 3 is 2. What's this one? Bjorn, can you do this one for me?
1.
Say the math problem.
4 take away 3 is 1.
Good. Yep. Okay, next. Letters. Put your words together.
Typically, when we do school out of the house, it takes about 2 hours. My kids are between the ages of 4 and 8. The cost is less than $10. Last fall, I asked the owners of our local coffee shop if they could come up with a more affordable solution for hot chocolate for kids, and they charge us $1 for a packet of Swiss Miss in some hot water. It's great. Click here to see more videos about educating your kids outside of the home, and here to see more homeschool curriculum reviews.